the finite mind cannot recognize infinite consciousness. Something that is infinite cannot know something that is finite.
Right.
And something that is finite cannot know something that is infinite. If infinite consciousness wants to manifest the world within itself, it has to collapse into each of our finite minds, from whose point of view it is able to know itself as the world. But if it wants to know itself, it must go back on the same street in the opposite direction. And as the finite mind traces its way back, it in most cases, it is gradually divested of its limitations. It's what Rumi said when he said, it's what Rumi meant when he said, flow down and down and down in ever widening rings of being. He's saying to the mind, you flow down and backwards and backwards and backwards in ever widening. As the mind flows backwards, it widens, that is, it loses its limitations. Flow down and down and down in ever widening rings of being until its essential nature, unlimited self-aware being, is revealed.
So we, as Jane, we just have to keep on being aware of this awareness more and more.
Yes,
until we eventually get deep or back enough.
Take any of these questions, and as I said earlier, they're all variations of the same question. Who am I? With what do I know my experience?
Yes.
What is it that cannot be removed from me? They all take the mind in this directionless direction. They're all sacred questions that invite the mind to sink backwards or selfwards or inwards into its essence, until at some point there is this recognition. What I essentially am is unlimited awareness. That doesn't mean we stop experiencing the world from an apparent location. We continue. Don't expect suddenly to stop experiencing the world from... That will always be the case. But you know that the knowing, you know and feel that the knowing with which you know your experience is not located in here. That knowing is infinite, and it is shared by each of us. That's the great secret, that the awareness with which each of our minds know their experience is the same awareness. And the common name for that recognition is love. What we essentially are, at the deepest level, is the same infinite self-aware being. And that is why in the experience of love we feel one with each other. Love is the recognition of our shared self-aware being.